Okay, they just finished taking the M2 final, and here we have our A student.
Thank you. You guys have to practice a lot, do your homework, and you have a testing A and B. So my suggestion that you have to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And how did you do on the final?
I think I did 100.
100,
Yeah.
great. And were the questions on the final similar to what?
It's very similar to the final exam.
To the sample A and sample B?
Almost the same, yeah.
Okay, great, thanks.
Go to class every day.
Go to class every day, that's the secret, huh?
Yep.
How did you do on the final?
I think I did good. I think it was just more problem with, but
Right? Do you remember any of the questions?
not really, but
What were the questions like?
very similar to A and B. Like
Very similar to A and B?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Action. I just want to take a little video to give some advice to students next semester. How did you do on the final?
I think I did good.
And how did you do well? What helped you succeed in the class?
Just study. Use
Study?
The website they gave us.
Which website?
The CUNY edu website.
Yes. So you went to the sample A and sample B?
Yeah, just use that.
And were the final questions similar to A and B?
Yeah. Pretty much the same exact thing, just with different numbers.
Okay, thanks. Okay, do you have any advice for the students next semester?
Yeah, you should practice a lot.
Practice a lot? What should they
Yeah.
practice?
Simple A and simple B.
Sample A and sample B.
Yeah,
Okay,
easy.
and how did you do?
Everything is similar.
Everything similar? And
Yeah.
how did you do on the final?
I hope almost 100.
Okay, sounds good. Have a great winter break. Yes. Okay, so do you have any advice for the students next semester?
We're just study.
Study what?
Study sample A and B
And
over
how was-
and over again.
And how did you do on the final?
I did pretty good.
Okay, terrific. And were the questions on the final similar?
Yes, very similar.
Okay, great. Have a great winter
Exactly
break.
the same.
Exactly the same. Okay, you ready? No, let's come outside. The lighting's better. Okay, so how do you do on the? Yes. No, it's not. I'm not recording.
It was actually everything that you said. It would be in sample A and sample B. So
Got
I'm
it.
so happy about that.
Great.
So thank God.
So how did you do on the final?
I passed, definitely passed.
Okay, good. And then some students, I don't know why, they don't believe me when I tell them that they can't use a calculator on the final. Were you able to use a calculator on the final?
No?
No, right.
Why?
Yeah, there was no calculator on there.
Yeah, there's no calculator at all. It's all in your head.
No, like on the entrance exam, there you can use a calculator. On this exam, there is no calculator.
Yeah, there is no calculator.
Right.
on this one.
Okay, great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Professor.
Okay, good. How did you do on the final? How did you do?
I think it's good.
Okay, great. And what advice do you have for the students for next semester?
Study and come to class as often as possible.
Look, I'm peeking out here. This is just trying to cheat. Well, what should they study?
All of it. Just all of it. Oh, sample A and sample B especially.
Was the final similar to sample A and sample B?
Same exact thing.
Same exact thing. All right, terrific. Thanks so much. How did you do?
I think I did very well. Should I stand here?
Huh? No, let's go into the outside. How did you do so well?
So, math is not naturally my skill set, but
Mhm.
I gave it a lot of practice. If you
Mhm.
really don't feel you know it, get a tutor,
Mhm.
and just keep practicing. Keep practicing, and
What should they
not-
practice?
What should I practice?
What should they practice?
Whatever is hard. They should really practice everything, but focus obviously on harder things. A lot of the times, graphs are harder, percentages can be harder, and just because you don't like it at first doesn't mean you can't do it.
So what do you think you got on the final?
Definitely mid-80s, but it's possible I got 100.
Okay.
Feel good about it.
Terrific. And was the final similar to sample A and sample B?
Very similar, yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much. What? Okay. Terrific. Thanks. How did you do?
I think I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to review.
Check your answers. Yeah, we have like another half hour left. And what did your How did you find the final? Is it similar to sample A and sample B?
Yes, it's a lot. Yeah, it's easy. I think if students take all the tests that you give every week, it's very easy to do.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, so. So I want to show this video for next semester. Do you have any advice for the students next semester? And then if you're in the class, you could give advice, you know, I guess personally, but in case you can't. Are you going to be in the class next semester?
No.
Not M2, right?
No.
You feel confident about how well you did?
Yeah.
What score do you think you got?
100.
100? Really? Honestly?
Yeah, if not 100, at least at 96. I have problems with like 2 questions.
How did you do so well?
Huh? Oh, because I studied A and B. I watched the videos, and that's basically it. Once you do A and B from the test questions, you get a hang of it, and watch the videos, you know how to do it yourself.
Yeah, you did watch a lot of the videos, that's true.
Yep, so that's really my advice for next year.
And we had a little fight last week. You want to talk about it?
Yep, you gotta come to class, make sure attendance is important.
What happens when they don't come to class? What could the professor say?
More than 7 absences, you are not able to take the test.
That's right. And you're pretty nervous because I didn't let you take the final, right?
Yep.
Until finally I made you take retests until you got to take it. So
you better come to class. Don't have more than 7 absences, it will be okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right.
Okay. You have a question? Yeah, that's right. You can't. That's correct. Yes. Good point. You can't ask questions during the test. How did you do, Shanice?
Good.
Good. Do you have any advice for the students for next semester?
Do sample A and B because all the topics are on it. Yeah, just sample A and B.
What grade do you think you got?
100.
100.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, did you go to tutoring?
Yeah, I went to tutoring every day.
And were they helpful?
Yeah, they were very helpful because I go over the questions I didn't understand and stuff.
Okay, terrific. Thanks.
Can we do it outside?
Yes, sure. Okay.
Yeah, so me too. Okay.
Right.
So, after I finish the test and stuff, I go over it and I realize I skipped a question and I made 2 silly mistakes and I got a correct answer for the question that I missed and for the question that I got wrong the first time.
Okay, great. And what were the silly mistakes you made?
Not really with the signs, but like when I'm adding or stuff like that, I missed. Like I realized that I made a mistake on that. So.
Which question was it?
It was like in the middle, like question 15 or 16.
Right. What was it about?
It was about the parentheses with the numbers. Like we would have like 2 parentheses, like 5 plus n are equal 9 something. Yeah, like that.
All right. Okay. Thanks. So I guess your advice would be to go over the exam after you finish it,
yeah.
and then double check your answers
over and over, like use the time because I only had 13 minutes and I went over it constantly and stuff like that. So.
All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. So how did you do?
I did fantastic.
Yeah. Like what grade? 100. And you have advice for the students for next semester? Study what? Hold on, Shaka. Where are you going? I need a minute. Study what? What did you study? Oh, okay, fine. Fair enough.
Sample A and B.
Oh, okay. You went for tutoring?
Very helpful, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I only went for a week, though.
All right. What? Yeah, you're done? Yeah. Yeah. Just hit grade and then quit and save. So you have any advice for the students next semester?
Come to class.
Come to class?
Every day.
Every day?
Yep.
And do you want to talk about the fight we had last week?
What fight?
Remember, I didn't want to let you take the final?
Oh yeah, but you were so nice and you let me take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because I gave you a test, and you had to pass that test in order to take the final, right? Because you were over how many absences?
A lot.
A lot, right.
Over 7.
Okay, good. And how was the final?
It's good. It's alright.
Was all right?
Yeah.
What, was it similar to A and B?
Yeah, it was exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
How do you think you did?
I did okay.
Okay. Okay, here she just finished the final just a few seconds ago. Do you remember any questions?
From the test?
Yeah. You just took it a few seconds ago. You forgot them all?
I remember a lot.
Okay. Anyway, do you have any advice for the students next semester?
You have to figure out, like they have this one, I think it's 25 is less than 5 times the number or something like
someone's
that.
calling me. I'm rejecting that call.
25 is less than...
All right. What was the exam? Was it, how can the students study for the exam?
Go over sample A and sample B. It's basically almost the same thing. Same kind of problems, just different numbers.
All right, great.
Tutoring.
Did you go for tutoring?
No, but I got help from you, and I did the sample A and B over and over again. If you go to class every day, it shouldn't be an issue. So.
And what grade do you think you got?
80 something, not 100.
Which ones did you get wrong?
Probably the graph. Probably one of the graphs. One of them I wasn't too sure on, but everything else was fine. Factoring is easy now.
Okay, great. Nanoot, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, good. I like these notes. These notes look good. Do you have any advice about coming on time to the final? Any advice you want to give to the students about that?
Take the full... How long is it? Like almost 2 hours?
You have 100 minutes if you come on time. What happens if you come an hour late? Then you don't have the full time. Exactly. And you guys came like very, very late to the final, and then you had to rush through it.
No, because we went to T6, that's why.
Oh, you went into the T6 building. Yeah. You didn't get the memo. Nanoot, do you have any advice for the students next semester?
I'll say come to school, go to class every day, practice simple A and B. It's the same thing, same exactly thing you get in the final. So I don't go to class every day. Don't follow me. Make sure I go to there.
Is it your first time taking M2, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
First and last, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What grade did you get, Nanoot?
100.
100?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure. All right. All right, terrific. Have a great winter break and happy holidays.
You too. Happy Hanukkah, right?
That's right. I can. I'm accepting Hanukkah presents. My rabbi said I could get Hanukkah presents from non-Jews. I just can't give them to non-Jews. So you guys can still give me a present.
Okay.
When you gonna get the result?
The results will be in tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, it's computerized.
Okay, you heard from the students. You got to go over A and B.
A and B, okay?